What's the title? I need to write that.
Freddy Fazbear.
Yo, we're doing a recording here.
Yeah, alright.
Freddy Fazbear.
So, as you all know, yeah. How does FNAF have academic qualities? Well, it has good storytelling,
That's academic.
marketing,
Also,
stuff on robotics, but I don't talk about that, and complex lore that could inspire narratives. Now, I'm gonna break these down one by one. Storytelling. What? Is it there?
Oh no, 6 and 7.
He's tricking me. If there's one thing this series is known for, it's its amazing storytelling through cryptidness rather than telling you outright until help wanted, but we don't talk about that. These are most evident in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. I didn't even add that to do the 6th, 7th book. It actually is. Installments, since those are the ones that are the most lore heavy.
the Blight of 87.
It's incredibly praised for this, vowing for audience to fit the puzzle pieces themselves. And that's another thing Scott Cawthon, the creator of the game, did. He interacted with the community and built the lore of the game off of the community rather than just making some stuff up like he did with the movies. These lore installments are generally pretty secretive. You generally need to look around a lot before finding them. This is very clear in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, in which you have to enter a specific code into tiles on the wall to get something about the Blight of 87 or something, I don't know.
The Blight of 87.
If there's a second thing this series is known for, it's incredibly effective. It's its incredibly effective marketing. You can see this when it comes to the second movie, as I'm sure you all saw on some form of on some form of, I'm just gonna say reels. Just like I did, even though like 50% of the reels I get are on Five Nights at Freddy's. Getting the fans involved is incredibly effective. You can see this when it comes to scottgames.com, which was a website that teased the games, what was coming up. It was invented after, well not after, but it was used more often after the blow up of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. There was also a bunch of fan music that everyone created in the early 2010s. For some reason, I don't know why, but it incredibly helps. Shut up. It incredibly helps everyone to know about these videos because fan music like Man Behind the Slaughter have hundreds of millions of views. I'll get to you guys in a moment.
Good teaching.
These methods of advertisement can be used for other personal projects that we may use, or that we may make, and that we would want people to know about, say a video game or music or some other form of media. Narrative inspiration. This one is going off of the storytelling thing, but it does have a great story up until FNAF Help Wanted, because that's when Steelwool Studios took over the lore and it just became a mess. But it uses fake science to explain plot holes somehow effectively, even though it's obviously just like, yeah, I can't really explain this, so like here's some random made up bullcrap to to explain that using fake science as seen in Remnants. Even though Scott isn't a great writer at all, I'll get to you after this. He uses as I said, the use of cryptidness allows people to really kind of ignore the bad writing and fill in the gaps themselves, like I said. And the community made up the lore themselves, and since the community makes the best kind of lore because it's what they would actually like from the game. That's just what Scott went with. And it's kind of cool that he did that.
Oh, so he's unoriginal?
Kind of. Markiplier invented Purple Guy. He did. Like FNAF 2. Yeah.
Wait, who's
Yes.
the purple guy?
William Afton.
Do people call him Bill?
We're gonna get to that after all this.
Bill
Oh, is he like Grimace?
I'm not done.
Wait,
Uh,
we're doing this.
Alright, we're getting off topic. This can be used to inspire your own narratives, whether it be through cryptidness or just rather than just having bad writing like those cave diving videos that you see. Okay, Alex, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, for the FNAF songs, could you show some of them
Yeah,
to us?
Hey, can you
Yeah.
dance to one? Like.
This is already cringy enough. I'm not.
No, please, I beg of you.
No.
Listen.
No.
Second question also. What do you mean by mechanics of the game? The robots at the start of the slide?
Mechanic?
What part of robots? How does that involve academics? The robot part, of course.
Basically, robotics.
But like, aren't they controlled by children's souls?
They weren't at one point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then
they're controlled by the souls, but they can still work on their own, if that makes sense. Jacob.
I have a few questions.
Yo, can we just let Weston finish his presentation?
First, do
We have
people call
time.
William Afton Bill? Cause you know.
No.
Oh, okay. Secondly, what do you have to say about if I don't want to play the game because I really hate Balloon Boy? Cause
Just don't play FNAF 2 or 3 or 4.
But I want to know the lore. Can I just go to Game Theory or something and have good old Fat Matt Pat explain it?
You could. He's not fat, and you could go to MatPat if you want to watch a 50-part series on the lore. Each video being 20 minutes. So
Sounds easier
just
than
like
playing.
Stavros did.
All right, y'all, we're gonna let Weston get through the rest of his presentation.
Yeah, Alex. All right. Now that we're done with all the boring stuff, we're gonna get to actual things about the game rather than academics. Five Nights at Freddy's is an indie game developed and produced by Scott Cawthon on August 8th, 2014. It follows a security guard on the night shift named Mike Schmidt as he avoids the animatronics such as Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, and Golden Freddy, but that's later. He spends a total of 5 nights at Freddy's with a secret, classified, covert, I don't know how to pronounce it. Hush hush, mysterious, obscure, private, secluded, undercover, undisclosed, unknown, unpublished 6 nights at Fredbear's. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even.
More like 6, 7 minutes.
Well, after the rest of the week.
Now let's get into the 4 main animatronics. We have Freddy here. He's the main animatronic. He's the most iconic. You all know him. He has a child stuffed in him.
Wait, what?
Wait, he's alive?
Isn't that all of them?
No.
What
If you got stuffed in a
Yo,
robot,
I do.
would you be alive?
So how does it work? Did he eat him or just wait, I thought he was a robot.
Did you explain?
William Afton, purple guy, aka William Afton, stuffed him in the suit after he killed them. Why? To hide the bodies.
Hiding him.
No, but why did he kill him in the first place?
Because he's deranged.
But his name was Max.
Why does anyone kill anyone? Crazy.
All right, we're gonna talk about all that.
Wait, so then how are they alive?
They're not.
Their soul is controlling the enemy.
Not
So how is
no
the
spoilers.
How is the
Animatronic.
We're gonna get to that. Okay. His main attack is he goes into your office when you're not checking him on the cameras, making him mechanically similar to that of Foxy, where the less often you check him, the more he moves around, you know? He and the other animatronics similar appear in every game except for Bonnie, who doesn't appear in FNAF 6 or I don't think Secret of the Mimic. I don't know.
No.
We did.
Yo, who's that guy?
Who you're actually sitting
FNAF
What?
That's an endoskeleton.
Huh?
Endoskeleton.
Jacob, just wait. Y'all, we gotta let Weston. Like,
How much time
you
do
have
we get?
not acted this way towards anyone
Ten oh
else's
six. We have
presentations.
15 minutes.
They weren't.
Treat him like the Magister he is.
Yeah, guys. All right. Yeah. Bonnie. Bonnie is considered to be the second in the Freddy cast. That was just decided by the community. And according to Scott, the creator of the game, he's also the scariest because, fun fact, while developing Five Nights at Freddy's 1, he actually had a nightmare about Bonnie. Something about like being trapped in a hallway or something with him. I don't know. Like Freddy, he also has a child stuffed in him. The only game where he isn't, like, I already said this, but the only game where he isn't a main animatronic is FNAF 6.
Bad.
Chica is considered to be the third in the Freddy cast. And also has a child stuffed in her. Her whole thing is that she wants the kids she meets to eat. The whole point. To eat to the point where she wears a let's eat bib around her and holds a cupcake to remind the kids to eat sugar. And it's kind of, the cupcake itself is kind of creepy if you ask me, especially in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, because he has a jump scare. And finally we have Foxy. Foxy is a fan favorite among fans of the game and is nicknamed Foxy the Pirate Fox in many people's headcanons. He's the fourth member of the band and is also the only one in the first game without a proper jump scare. He just kind of goes into your door and doesn't really jump scare you. And which is kind of weird considering how he's the most a common animatronic to die to other than Freddy from running out of power. And yeah. Now before we get to this, any questions that we might have? We'll start with Matthew.
Why is there? I think you said this, but why is there babies stuffed in the animatronics?
We're gonna get to that.
Oh, sorry.
right
Nope,
here.
that's on me. That's on me.
No. You're fine, Jacob. Go on.
Oh, yes, I remember. What's the deal with Security Breach? Is it set in like a different time frame, and why is there no Foxy in it, and who's Monty?
It's set in the 2030s. There's a new pizza establishment established by the Freddy people in the lore. And they kind of just forgot about everything else. Monty is a gator. Alex.
So back when I said, how are the kids controlled? Like how?
We're gonna
how
get to that,
animatronics
Max.
working?
Wait, how many of the games have you played? Like, have you like played
All of
them
them.
to completion?
Yeah,
Have you like done all the side quests too?
there are no side quests. Well, I mean, I guess there are in Security Breach, but yeah. Colby.
Why are there 5 days and not like?
There are technically, there are either 6 or 7. In the first game, there are 6 plus a custom night. In the second game, there are 7. In the third game, there are 6, I think. I don't know. Magistra Farkas.
Oh, gracias. I just want to give you a heads up. We have 2 minutes left because it's a Wednesday schedule.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you've
shoot.
gone above and
Go,
beyond.
let's go, Weston,
Okay,
go.
okay. We're
Like-
skipping you out. Okay, more time.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Basically, there's this guy named William Afton,
You don't just laugh.
also known as the Purple Guy. He moved from the UK to somewhere in Oregon sometime in either the 70s or 80s. There he met a man named Henry, what's his last name, Sabras? Yeah, Henry Emily. With Henry Emily, they formed Fredbear's Family Diner in the 80s. But in 1983, something not too hot happens, and one of William Afton's children gets killed by Fredbear.
Whoa.
How's it alive?
Fredbear's not alive.
he isn't. His brother
Yo, Max,
stuffed him into his
let him talk.
mouth and
Yeah, by Michael
Oh,
Afton
Michael.
with his friends because they thought it was funny, but then it killed him. After that, William went a little bit insane. There's this security puppet that Henry made for his daughter Charlotte to basically protect her. But on her birthday, at one of the Fredbear's Family Diners places, she was locked out by a bunch of the other kids because they were being mean. After that, she was kind of killed by William Afton. And because the security puppet was under a box and couldn't get out, she couldn't help protect him, right? But after she did get out, she sensed that she was outside in an alleyway. Her corpse was there. Her corpse was there. But since it was raining, her mechanics kind of glitched out, and and then William Afton killed 10 kids, stuffed them in a suit, and their souls possessed them.
And then you get 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, and then those are the real 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Go Weston!
Along the way.
Woo!